Alright, Khan. Should be good to go. Alright. First and foremost, before we get into anything, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory be unto the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi. Okay? Double honors to the elders and apostles over there at Great Millstone, who will rule well and taught me this truth. And a sincere salutation unto the brethren pushing this word through truth and sincerity, risking our life and freedom to do so. Okay? Once again, I'm the brother Banawar coming back out here with another one. The spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Okay? Double honors to the elders and apostles over there at Great Millstone. Okay, who rule all the time in this truth, and a sincere salutations unto the brethren pushing this word through truth and sincerity, risking our life and freedom to do so. Okay? Alright. Today, through the spirit, man, we can probably jump in between two topics, but more than likely wherever the spirit takes us. Okay? Today, man, we're going into the topic of patience. Okay, obviously our patience is going to be rewarded, and not only rewarded, but our patience is paying off. Okay, I think that's probably what I'm going to title it. Our patience is paying off, man. Okay, because you know you have brothers that have been in this thing for years, man. Okay, 30, 40. Okay, you have some brothers that have been in it for 15, 12. Those are labor hours in the truth, man. You know, brothers have put in some pain. You know, they like to call it pain in the truth, man. Okay, this truth is pain. The truth is pain. You know, not even just this truth, but the truth in general is pain. You know, and that's why, you know, these people got their blinders on, man. All right, the Lord's gonna continue to send this world strong delusions, okay, and separate the people, or we should say His people, okay, the elect, okay, from the rest. All right, and the second topic I'm probably gonna go into is Israel coming together. But all in all, man. These topics all tie in together, man, because it's all prophecy at the end of the day, man. Okay, prophecy is being fulfilled at the end of the day. Okay, so no matter which way we slice the pie, man, we're still gonna eat. All right, so all right, we're gonna jump right into it, man. So we're gonna start in Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 5. All right, and the reason why I wanted to kind of go into this topic is because, you know, obviously we have Jacob's trouble going on. We obviously have Jacob's trouble and all that, but Jake will still come together, man. Okay, we're in those times where Jake's still gonna come together. Okay, and you might be like, oh, how's that? How's this? Don't worry about that, man, because the Lord is gonna do it. Okay, put it in the Lord's hands, man. Put it in the Lord's hands. The Lord will take care of everything, man. Okay, that's what I was talking about in that sit down, man. Okay, we're not gonna plan, we're not gonna jot down things, man. Things are just gonna happen the way it happens, man. And that's how life is. You know what I mean? That's how the prophecy is gonna work, man. We give you guys examples, you know, we give you guys the breakdowns and everything, but really and truly, it's how the Lord is gonna really do it. You know, we don't know bar for bar. Like, we can't break down, oh, this is gonna happen first, that's gonna happen first. You know, we can kind of give you guys an idea, okay? And everything we pretty much gave you guys the idea of, it's happening in that order. You know what I'm saying? But it's not us, man. It's the spirit that the Lord gave us, man. Okay, the Lord gave us the spirit, man. Okay, so again, just like I was talking about in transit, man. The Lord gave us a spirit. Okay, the Lord gave us a spirit, man. That's all we can say. All right. Matter of fact, let's start off in the patience, man. Okay, because there's more better probably to start off with. All right. Alright, so this is the book of Sirach. Let's grab the Apocrypha. Sirach, other known as the book of Ecclesiasticus. Alright? Yeah, man. Okay? So, you have the spirit going to be manifested, man. Now, we were talking about spiritual power and all that, which is a beautiful thing, but the spirit's going to manifest in other ways, and it's manifesting right now. So, Esau falling out of power, that's the spirit manifesting. Because this place, like it or not, whether you guys want to believe it or not, okay, this place obviously operates in a spiritual aspect as well. Okay, this place operates in a spiritual aspect as well. Okay, so you have like right, Esau working on the left hand side. Okay, that's in a spiritual aspect as well. Okay, the elites know what's popping, man. They know to deal with the spiritual things because it's far beyond the people's reality. You know what I mean? Okay, see, Esau gets this, man. That's why he knows it's a threat, right? Everybody else think it's a joke. You know, they think it's fun and games. Esau gets it, man. Okay, and I'm not talking about these regular elites. I'm talking about the elites. The elites know because they deal with the left hand side, man. The left hand side is still spiritual. It's just in a wicked manner, you know. And our patience is paying off, man. All the prophecies we've been telling you guys about, we've been breaking down, doing the videos, coming out here and teaching, okay? It's all paying off, man. Everything is coming to pass. So clearly the Lord is showing us that everything is working. And he did say that there'd be signs and times, okay? What was it? Yeah, con. All right? This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and verse 12, other known as the book of Sirach. It says, the beginning of pride is when one departeth from the Lord. Okay? Right. You know, if you still believe in this place, man, it's clearly pride, man. Okay? There's nothing to believe in this place, man. And I don't know if you guys are really paying attention, but literally the time leap from 2020 to now, Esau has made his changes. He's changing this shit slowly but surely. Okay? The laws, the policies, things that are happening. You can clearly, vividly, the simple eye test will tell you what's going on, right? It says, and his heart turneth away from his maker, verse 13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out an abomination, right? Okay? Falling out the truth, pride, you know? Being in this world, pride. Being in the flesh, pride. It's all pride. That's the beginning of sin, man. Okay? And that's what the Lord said, is that's the beginning of you departing from him. And how do you depart from the Lord? You don't follow his ways, man. Okay? These people don't care about the Lord. This is why the Lord is going to bring an egregious judgment upon the world, man. This is what we've been trying to warn you guys for, man. Okay? Right? And that's the spirit, because I was just at the crib and I was just watching Priming. Okay? A whole animal got a death angel on it and murked everybody in the whole movie. Everybody got murked. Okay? Shit like that's gonna be going down, man. The animal's gonna be in tune with the Lord too. All right, that's what the Lord said. As he did flee a bear and a lion did meet him. You're gonna run into situation after situation, man. Okay, you're gonna run into situation after situation. You might escape famine in that day. Okay, and guess what? Just for someone to eat you, you're gonna put your trust in someone in that day, and then they end up eating you, right? You might escape Jacob's trouble. Right, but then you get a plague, or you have to do a plague or a famine. You might escape 3 troubles, and the 4th one gets you. The Lord's gonna get you one way or another, man. Okay, so that's why we've been trying to tell you guys and come out here and teach. The Lord told us to come out here and warn you guys, man. Okay, no difference from the time of Egypt, no difference from the time with Noah, no difference from the time of the 12 disciples. Okay, no difference. When Yahawashi was here, no difference. They were all warning our people. Okay, it says, and therefore the Lord power brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. Okay, which is what the Lord is doing now. Okay, so let's get that word calamities actually. Okay, for ratification's sake. Okay, the word calamities. Okay, you gotta get these word definitions too, because it helps bring out the, you know, the emphasis on the lesson, man. Okay. Right? Right. It says calamities are events that cause great damage, distress, or misery, such as natural disaster, tragic events, or severe misunfortunates. That's exactly what's getting ready to come. Okay, there's going to be severe calamities. It literally tells you, okay, an event of great damage, distress, or misery, natural disaster, tragic accidents, or severe misunfortunates. Okay, that's getting ready to come. That's what's getting ready to come, man. Okay, we're already happening to get into a whole bunch of misunfortunates, man. Okay, we're already getting into misunfortunates. People losing their jobs, your taxes getting higher, your bills are getting higher, people living off of loans, credit card debt. Okay, people can't afford to go to the hospital because they're sick. You know, yo, man. We're already in misunfortunates. The calamities is already starting. See, this is what we've been trying to tell you guys for years, man. Because all these things are literally a compiling, man. Meaning they're stacking on one another. Okay? And all the Lord has to do, because we're already in those times, right? All the Lord has to do is manifest what's already there. Okay? The Lord already just got to manifest what's already there. Okay? It says, verse 14, the Lord power had cast down the thrones of the proud princes and set up the meek in their stead, right? So that's exactly what's getting ready to happen, because there's a power transfer. There's a power transfer. And we already made the video showing you that even Esau is out here, man, he's doing Uber now. Like, Esau is doing all the low the low job just to stay afloat. Even Esau is going through it. So what is that telling you, man? What times are we in if Esau, the people that's supposed to be ruling, if they're going through it? If they're losing fortunes, if they're losing riches. You know what I'm saying? So that should be a clear sign of what the hell's going on. You know? Verse 15. It says, the Lord had plucked out the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. Okay? Verse 16. The Lord power overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed the foundations of the earth. Okay? So the foundations of the earth are what? The governments, man. They're the governments. The foundations of the earth are the governments, man. Okay? Right? Every country has a government, guys. Okay? The Lord is slowly but surely, and this is part of the lesson, because this is why we try to tell you patience. Alright? The kingdom ain't gonna, we don't know, realistically, we don't know if the kingdom's gonna come tomorrow. The Lord could bring it tomorrow. The Lord could bring it next week. We don't know. Okay? But the Lord did assure us that the time, there's gonna be signs and times of the times that we're in, and that'll be a clear indicator of how far we are from the kingdom. And by analysis, Salakia, by analysis, or by, you know, judging by the spirit, man, we are very close, man. We are very close. Esau is doing things every day, guys. Every day. There's new laws getting passed every day. There's a step closer to the Karagma every day. World War III, step closer every day. Okay? So if that doesn't tell you what times we're in, I don't know what to tell you. If you think we got another 20 years in here, you're greatly mistaken, man. Greatly. Okay? We would not last that long anyways. Everybody would be cooked. Okay? Right? Right. Just keep going. Right? All this patience is paying off, guys. Because that's why our faith keeps going, getting boosted. You know what I'm saying? Our faith keeps getting boosted because everything we've been saying, we're like, oh shit, okay, is this actually happening? Oh shit, it's actually happening. Okay? And that's how the Lord is going to show you who his men are. Okay? That's how the Lord's going to show you who the men are. Okay? Because the Lord did say, the Lord said that his men would be revealed in those later times. Okay? He said those men would be revealed in those later times. So all these people teaching, hey man, keep teaching. You know what I'm saying? Keep saying what you got to say. Keep believing in what you believe in. Okay? But there will be a time where what you're saying has to be backed up. Okay, and that's why the Lord, there's always been an instance of, you know, when natural disaster or shit hits the fan and the Lord's prophets are out, okay, all the people that were lying, right, or all the people that were teaching false things, they're nowhere to be found. That's why everybody goes to the men of the Lord in those times. Okay, no one's going to be going, you're not going to have no news outlets, you're not going to have no news anchors, you're not going to have a physician tell you, an observer of time trying to tell you. You're going to have to find the men of the Lord, because they're the only ones who can be able to explain what's going on. Okay? Just want to make sure.